Don't worry though, it's not. It is in fact the NYCHA Hospital. NYCHA Hospital opened up back in the 1930s. United States' first hospital in Central Heat and Air. It was the first hospital here in San Antonio to be a full service hospital. That was the exact same hospital the actress Carol Burnett was born in. Our research team doing some check in this. We found out it's the only hospital in the great state of Texas with a bar and grill in the basement. Only in San Antonio couldn't really get away with something like that, guys.
Those crab shops. Danny probably
would have
loved it.
You would notice the Hyatt Regency. This hotel's only 16 stories tall. The reason for this is because, in fact, the Alamo is on the other side. But since the Alamo is a wartime memorial dedicated to fallen soldiers, this building is not allowed to cast a long shadow on it at all during the day. This includes during sunset. This does go true for any wartime memorial throughout the United States, whether it's above ground or below the sea. It really doesn't matter too much. Of course, there's always one exception to every rule.
I missed
and
the
you'll tell me what the only wartime memorial dedicated to fallen soldiers is that has a long shadow cast upon it. Anybody? Now, is that Tomb of the Unknown Soldiers? I figured somebody might ask that. What is the only wartime memorial dedicated to fallen soldiers that has a long shadow cast upon it?
Where's that? Arizona?
What? No, it's not the Vietnam War. To tell you the truth, it's not even in the 48 contiguous United States.
USS Arizona?
There you go, it's the Arizona Memorial Audible Harbor, Hawaii. Due to the fact the building's actually built on top of the ship, it automatically casts a long shadow upon it. Now, if you would, go ahead and take a look up in front of us off to the right-hand side and up. This building right here, the multicolored roof, is actually known as the Casino Club Building. The Casino Club Building opened up back in 1927 as a German social club. In the late 1920s, early 1930s, a large portion of our population was German. The reason for this is because of the fact the German government of that day and age would send people here to San Antonio that want to open up businesses so we can help develop the city. Nowadays, at the bottom, 2 levels Songdrive Steakhouse, while the upper level is an apartment building. Now, guys, ask y'all a question now real quick. How many of y'all know the author Alex Haley? Yeah, wrote the book Roots. Remember, he wrote that book, ladies and gentlemen, he lived right here in this building that I've been talking about. Now, guys, he was also in the military. There's only a possibility of 5 guesses here, so we'll hear some answers.
Wow.
What military branch was Alex Haley in?
I don't know.
Not the Army.
Air Force?
What? That's correct. Is he in the Coast Guard?
Coast Guard.
Started off as a cook and worked his way up to radioman. I guess just kind of a shot in the dark. The one that nobody else would expect, yeah. It's pretty much how it is. Yeah, considering the U.S. Coast Guard is the smallest branch of the U.S. military, they actually only have 46,000 Coast Guard members. The New York Police Department has over 1 million police officers. Alright guys, right over here to my right hand side, we do have the Republic of Texas restaurant. This restaurant resides inside the Clifford building. Now, Clifford building is the exact same building that Robert Hutton put his office in back in 1936. Put his office right here on this corner spot. As we're passing by, you'll notice his name is there on the balcony in memory of him. The reason why he's going to have his business down here on the river walk, so he can show everybody it's safe for you to open up your business on river level, and I have to open up 12 hours since before you get to install. Back in that time, our business might have another floor like we did in 1921. So nobody's really opening up businesses down here. Alright guys, we're right here off to my right hand side. We do have Custody Restaurant. Custody opened up back in 1946. This is Riverwalk's first restaurant opened up. This is the first restaurant to have indoor and outdoor dining area. Here you go. It's operated by the Lions family. The Lions family, ladies and gentlemen, is a German family. Me personally, I always thought it was kind of funny the fact that a German family opened a Mexican food restaurant. Obviously, they did a very good job. They still own it to this very day. Our boat company originally started out as gondoliers out of that restaurant. So I am glad we're not back in that day and age anymore. So I can tell you what, not be able to push all y'all in this boat with a giant wooden stick. Because it wouldn't happen.
Oh yeah, right.
Alright, and this area of the room that we have entered into, though, is known as the man-made section of the room. It started out there back in 1968, so it connects the natural riverbed itself, just like Zippo, to the walls of fairgrounds owned by the Tower of Americans. After the walls passed over with, the landfill, that small section of the river walk Common body tower Americas built up this area due to the fact that it was such a popular hit. Back in that day and age, this entire area was nothing but park. Since then, we've added in a couple of things, a couple of hotels, a mall, and of course, well, the city of San Antonio's Chamber of Commerce.
Right side, Chamber of Commerce.
Alright guys, now if you would go ahead and take a look up here in front of us, you notice we have a total of 3 hotels that are staying out side by side. Go off to the far right hand side up through the trees, goes the Grand Hyatt Hotel. The tallest, one of the newest hotels we have down here on the River Walk. One that is directly up here in front of us is known as the Marriott River Walk. Off the left hand side, that was known as the Marriott River Center. The Marriott River Center does reside in the set of what is known as the Fairmont Hotel. The Fairmont Hotel was picked up and moved from that location back in 1985 to where it resides today. It's a total of 6 city blocks away. Moved to the course of 6 days at a speed of 0.04 miles per hour. Fourth day and age was the world's largest building moved on air-inflated tires, weighing at 1,600 tons and is only 3 stories tall. The hotel is still in function to this very day, but it took a total of 5 years to figure out and pick up and move the building across that distance without it crumbling to the ground at the exact same time. Alright guys, now if you would, though, go ahead and take a look up in front of us, off to the right-hand side, and through the trees, we're going to see a giant freestanding tower right there. It is the Tower of Americas. It has one restaurant in the whole 3 observation levels to be able to enjoy. It also rotates once an hour, so you can view the entire city of San Antonio, not just a small portion of it. Now, to get up to the top, they do have 3 glassed-in elevators. Guys, if you don't like elevators, that's perfectly fine. I can understand that. But you have a staircase for you to use instead. So 950 steps upwards, though.
Yeah.
So feel free, I want to use the elevator myself. Believe it or not, though, the Tower of Americas is 16 feet taller than the Space Needle over in Seattle, Washington. It's only the 2nd tallest freestanding tower in the United States. Guys, can you all tell me what the tallest freestanding tower in the United States happens to be?
It's called Windows of the World, and it spins.
That's correct. It's the Stratosphere over in Vegas. Actually has 3 roller coasters at the very top. That is the tallest freestanding tower in the United States, although it also now has a bungee jumping station at the top. Have fun.
Have fun. Remember the trapeze thing?
Sorry, I prefer to pack my own parachute.
Daniel would have done it if he wasn't.
Alright guys, right here to my left-hand side, though, just below this mosaic, we do have a theater. It's known as the Lila Cockrell Theater. It was named after the first female mayor we had here in San Antonio. She served a total of 4 consecutive terms here in San Antonio as mayor across the 80s and the 90s.
Cool.
Next up, guys, we'll go ahead and cruise up in this little lagoon area right up here. While I do so, I'm going to tell you a bit about this building that actually surrounds the lagoon. This building is known as the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. It's named after the first Hispanic American male to be voted into the House of Representatives back in 1961. There are a great many organizations that go to this convention center throughout the year. The top 3 organizations that come to this convention center, though, guys, the top one happens to be the biomedical field.
Gotta come out.
Second one happens